You're sleeping in your bed, middle of the night, and you hear a sound, a soft whistle coming from the wall. You try to ignore it, but then you remember. Your sister heard the same sound 2 years ago. She died the next morning. Tonight, I'm breaking down one of the most twisted murder plots in detective history. A locked room, no weapon, no evidence. And a killer so clever, he almost got away with it twice. This is the case of the Speckled Band. Let's solve a murder. Early morning, April 1883. A woman named Helen Stoner shows up at a detective's office in London, absolutely terrified. She's not there to report a crime that just happened. She's there because she thinks she's about to be murdered. And here's why she believes that. Helen lives in a creepy old estate called Stoke Moran with her stepfather. And this guy is bad news. His name? Dr. Roylott. Former military doctor, lived in India for years, came back to England with a nasty temper and a history of violence. We're talking about a man who literally went to prison for beating someone to death. Now here's where it gets dark. Helen had a twin sister named Julia. 2 years ago, Julia was engaged, about to get married and move out. And that's when weird things started happening. Julia told Helen she kept hearing this strange whistling sound at night, low, almost musical, coming from somewhere in her bedroom, but she couldn't figure out where. Then one night, Helen woke up to screaming. She ran to her sister's room and found Julia in the doorway convulsing, her face twisted in agony. Julia grabbed Helen and whispered. It was the band, the Speckled Band. Then she collapsed, dead, just like that. The doctors examined the body. No marks, no poison they could detect. No explanation. The death was ruled unexplained natural causes. But Helen knew something was wrong. And now, 2 years later, guess what? Helen's engaged too, and the house is being renovated, so she had to move into her dead sister's bedroom. Last night, she heard the whistle. That's when she knew, I'm next. The detective on this case immediately asks the most important question in any murder investigation: who benefits? Turns out, Helen and Julia's mother died years ago and left them a fortune. But there's a catch. The stepfather, Dr. Roylott, controls the money. Each sister gets their inheritance only when they marry. Do the math. Julia was about to marry. That means Roylott was about to lose a huge chunk of money. Julia dies mysteriously right before the wedding. Money stays with Roylott. Now, Helen's about to marry. Same situation, same motive. But here's the problem. How did he do it? Julia died in a locked room. The windows were shuttered from the inside. The door was locked. No one could have entered. No weapon was found. This is looking like an impossible crime. That afternoon, Dr. Roylott himself storms into the detective's office. This man is massive, over 6 feet tall, pure rage. He threatens the detective, grabs a steel fireplace poker, and bends it with his bare hands just to prove how strong he is. Then he throws it on the floor and storms out. The detective calmly picks up the poker and bends it right back. "Interesting man," he says. "Let's visit his house." The detective and his partner travel to Stoke Moran while Roylott is out. They examine Helen's bedroom, the room where Julia died. And this is where the detective finds three things that don't make sense. Clue number one, there's a ventilator in the wall. Now, ventilators are supposed to bring fresh air from outside, right? But this one doesn't go outside. It connects directly to Dr. Roylott's bedroom next door. Why would you need airflow between two bedrooms? Clue number two, there's a bell rope hanging next to the bed. You know, the kind rich people used to ring for servants. But when the detective pulls it, nothing happens. It's fake. It doesn't connect to any bell. It's just a rope hanging from the ceiling, tied to a hook right above that ventilator. Clue number three, the bed is bolted to the floor. It can't be moved. It's positioned directly under that fake bell rope. Now the detective examines Dr. Roylott's bedroom next door. And here's what he finds: a small leather dog whip, a saucer of milk on the floor, and a large iron safe. The detective's eyes light up. He's figured it out. He tells Helen, "Tonight, when your stepfather goes to his room, light your lamp. That's our signal. We'll be hiding in your bedroom. And whatever happens, don't scream. The trap is set." At night, the detective and his partner sit in complete darkness in Helen's room. Hours pass. Then, around 3 a.m., they hear it. A soft whistle. Low, coming from the ventilator. Then, something moves. In the dim light, the detective sees something sliding through the ventilator opening. Something alive, something long and thin, moving down the bell rope toward the bed. The detective jumps up and starts hitting it with his walking stick. Then from the next room, a scream. Pure terror. They rush in. Roylott is dead. The killer, a swamp adder, the Speckled Band. So what can we learn? Greed kills. The perfect crime doesn't exist. And great detectives see what others overlook. If you want more mystery breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. Until next time, stay curious.